What's good, creative fan? This your guy Vince. I hope everyone's blessed and doing well. Today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the importance of fully accepting yourself so you can freely express yourself. See, a lot of people hold back who they are because they are scared to offend. They are scared to hurt feelings and things like that. And they trap inside a character where they end up living this imposter syndrome of, something where they're over analyzing, whether an answer is going to be right or wrong. What is this person going to think, blah, 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 until they explode, right? Sound familiar? Trust me, I know what it feels like. And so, don't get me wrong, sometimes you need to think before you talk, but most importantly, you need to get clear on why those thoughts exist and what you want to stand for versus what you don't. Tune in, keep watching to get more detail on what I'm talking about. You see, one of the things that hold people back is they're afraid of what they're going to lose. And, when you're deciphering these emotions, right, especially when you're in your creative journey, you got to ask yourself, what are you saying no to when you do that? Because you're trying not to do something, right? Because you don't want to step on the toes, but you got to start asking yourself, who am I for and who am I not for? And be very bold in that statement. Because what's going to happen is you're going to always be hesitant. And indecision leads to no decision. And once you get into that phase, you're living for somebody else other than you. And so it's very imperative that you get in fully acceptance and understanding of yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be a slave to society, their ways, and you'll never be yourself. And that true version of you is going to go to the grave, or it's going to fully result in you exploding. You see, one, you need to truly love yourself, like truly express the love for yourself. You need to be very cautious of your crowds. You need to evaluate what you're doing. If you're at a job that you don't like and you keep on doing the same cycle over and over and over again, you got to ask yourself, what is this doing to me? You gotta ask yourself, I'm gonna say it again, what is this doing to me? When you get around that group of friends or associates and you start asking yourself, damn, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep going around these people? Like, I know I could do better. Or you keep questioning that relationship and you keep asking, like, damn, this is great, but this isn't really for me. What am I doing here? Because I'm telling you right now, one day that's going to explode. Those thoughts are going to explode. And you want to beat yourself to the punch before you explode and your back's against the wall. Trust me. Because you know the red flags. You know what exists in your heart. And it might be inner turmoil. And so, there's this burning. I remember going to jobs that I hated and going, don't get me wrong, you got to do what you got to do. They say that. But you really do got to do what you got to do. What's best for you. And a lot of people don't tell you that. They tell you what, is acceptable, but they don't ask you, what do you really want to do? I'm not saying that you got to get rid of your friends or your circle. I'm just saying you may need to change it up. Maybe you need to lessen the amount of time and start really searching for what it is and who it is that you need in your life, what it is you need to invest into, what it needs to become a priority. You need to prioritize what it is that you want in your life so you could get fully immersed with your creative self. A lot of people, when they're creating on their journey, right, they're looking for what is out there and what people will think and what other people accept. But once you get clear on how you could be of service, what your superpower is, and you get very crystal clear on not what exists, but what you plan to do and what's going to be in it for that interest of that group or that crowd, of that tribe you plan to serve, whether it's a group of friends, whether it is a new sector of the market, and lastly, don't put it on, don't think it, ink it, write it down, put it on a piece of paper, put it in a journal. Hey, if you are a digital person, use Evernote, it's free. You can create different journals in there. And then any plans, make sure you put it in your schedule so that you can continuously invest into moving forward. Baby steps count too. You don't have to take these huge leaps, just literally take these steps, but at the same time, challenge yourself. challenge yourself to emerge, and then give yourself the pat on the back, because the people you know and are used to are going to only know and recognize 10% of every 100% change you make. It's your boy Vince. You gotta get ready to head out, but make sure you create, build, sustain in all you do. Stay blessed.